Okay, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Imagine lugging around an old typewriter every day to school instead of a Chromebook. The typewriter is outdated, it's a waste of paper and ink, and it's overall not very sufficient, not to mention hard to carry. You're probably wondering how this relates to my speech over animal testing. Here's how. Animal testing is wasteful, incompetent, and there are other effective ways to test animals without mistreatment in labs. So why would you use a typewriter when there are newer, faster, better things invented like Chromebooks? Likewise, why do we still use old testing methods when there are newer, faster, better things invented? In this speech, I will explain why modern tests are more suitable for experimenting, why we should stop using animals such as animals that are considered pets like dogs and cats for testing, why newer testing methods are more reliable than the traditional testing methods, and I will explain the new developments in testing technology. From an article from the PETA website, PETA is a worldwide animal rights organization, states, forward-thinking scientists have developed humane, modern, and effective non-animal research methods, including human-based microdosing, in vitro technology, human patent simulators, and sophisticated computer modeling that are cheaper, faster, and more accurate than animal tests. Some common alternatives to animal testing. First, I'm going to start with cell cultures. Almost every type of cell can be grown in a lab. Scientists have even invented many organs. Mechanisms have been invented that impersonate the lungs, hearts, kidneys, intestines, and these can all be tested on. Another one is human tissue. There have been skin and eye replicas invented that can replace the harsh rabbit skin irritation tests. There are computer models of the heart, lungs, kidneys, skin, digestive, musculoskeletal systems all exist, and these can all be used to conduct virtual experiments using mathematical data. So how do modern day testing methods prove to be better than traditional testing? An example is computer models. They have a higher accuracy percentage when compared to humans. PETA claims currently 9 out of 10 experimental drugs fail in clinical studies because we cannot accurately predict how they will behave in people based on laboratory and animal studies. Attention to minor details and changes are crucial when it comes to studying delicate organs like the brain and the heart. We have cured countless diseases in animals through animal testings, but humans not so much. The animals that we're testing on usually don't even actually develop the diseases that we're testing them for, so we have to artificially implant the diseases into them, which lowers the reliability of the testing. There have been countless failed attempts in testing because animals have different responses and behaviors to certain drugs and bacteria. The FDA reports that 92 out of every 100 drugs that pass animal tests fail in humans. Not all animals react the same to all the drugs that we give them. The stressful lab environments can cause negative outcomes to experiment results. Computer simulated tests are quick and save data. They can test many things at once instead of just testing one thing and using lots of animals. It's cheaper and doesn't waste lives. And of course, every experiment fails before it can achieve success. But when an animal test fails, multiple lives are wasted. So computer models offer technology that can be changed and repeated until it's reached perfection without the cost of life. Speaking of wasting lives, tons of animals right now in labs are being mistreated and not receiving the proper care that they need. Why would we test on unhealthy animals? Testing on sick or diseased animals can lead to bad testing results. Everyone wants safe, reliable testing results, right? And a big majority of the animals that we test on are pets, or animals that some people feel shouldn't be tested on, like dogs, cats, monkeys, rabbits, etc. Monkeys can be somewhat reliable to test on because they are more similar to humans than the other animals are, but would you rather waste the life of a monkey or a cat or a dog, or would you rather waste the life of like a rat or a mouse? I would pick a rat or a mouse. But these offer unreliable testing results because they have a far more distinct genetic makeup than humans. Traditional testing is wasteful because they use so many animals to test one thing. Most of these animals end up dead or unable to survive normally, like most of the other animals of their species. This is due to the cruel aftermath of the tests ran on them. So in conclusion, animals should not be used for testing because there are other effective ways to test products safely without the mistreatment of animals in labs. I hope this helps you better understand the benefits newer testing methods have when compared to old testing methods. studies show that the computer tests are a lot cheaper than because you have to care and feed for all the animals in the labs, even though that usually doesn't happen a lot of the times. But it's overall a lot cheaper and a lot of different tests can be ran at the same time, so it overall costs less.
How much more accurate are the computer tests than the actual animal tests?
There was one article I read. It was they did, I think it was over the heart testing. When it was animals, it was 55 to 65%, but when they used computer simulated testing, it was 75 to 85% more accurate.
Did they base that off of what the animal did, in the beginning? The animal just directly from the animal test?
Did they compare that to the animal test?
Yeah. They used the animal test to do it on the computer?
No, I'm comparing a test with an actual, on the computer, a 3D model on the computer compared to an animal test. That's, yeah.
Why do they still use animals then if it's cheaper using computers more accurate?
Because people, I guess it's kind of just a stubbornness thing. People are just they feel the computers take too much work, but people don't realize that overall it's cheaper and a lot quicker. But they just getting animals is just a lot more easier to just throw them in a pen. You can take them out whenever you want. You don't have to set up all the technology stuff. And a lot of people don't have the education for that either. And to learn a bunch of new stuff.
Done? All right.